to the Daily Decant, your 5-minute briefing on the world of wine. Each episode delivers practical insights to help you choose, order, and talk about wine with more confidence in everyday social settings. Let's get into today's decant. The Big Sunday Wrap, and I want to start with what I think is the single most important thing this week taught or reminded us about wine. Pinot Noir is the world's most transparent grape. It hides nothing. It amplifies everything about where it's grown, how the vines are farmed, and what the winemaker does with it. No other red variety in the world shows its origins with as much fidelity and as much ruthlessness. A hot site, heavy-handed winemaking, too much oak, underripe fruit, all of it shows up immediately and undeniably in a glass of Pinot Noir. But the corollary here is equally true. A great site, careful farming, and restrained winemaking produces wines of such extraordinary beauty and complexity that this grape has devoted followers across every wine culture in the world. It's the most demanding grape to work with and the most rewarding one to drink. So we covered a lot of ground this week. Monday, we established the framework, why New World Pinot Noir is having a moment, the principles that define greatness in the category regardless of geography, and the 4 questions that guide smart buying. Where within a region, who made it, which clone, how much oak. Tuesday was Oregon, the Willamette Valley, Story soils, the Van Duzers corridor, cooling influence on Eola Amity Hills, and a producer list that rivals any in the New World. Wednesday was California, which included 4 completely distinct personalities from 4 coastal regions, and the reminder that California Pinot is not one thing. Thursday was New Zealand, Central Otago's intense concentrated style versus Martinborough, Burgundian restraint, and the producers who are making some of the most exciting Pinot Noir in the Southern Hemisphere. Friday was the Frontier, Chilean Patagonia, and Biobío, Australia's Mornington Peninsula. And South Africa's Hemel and Ardèche, the places where the next chapter of Pinot Noir history is being written. My personal top 5 bottles from the week include Felton Road, Block 3 Pinot Noir, Central Otago, the wine that convinced me New Zealand Pinot Noir could be genuinely profound, precise, complex, and age-worthy. Number 2, Hirsch Vineyards Estate Pinot Noir, True Sonoma Coast, one of the most site-specific and haunting California Pinot Noirs I've ever tasted. Number 3, Zenith Crown Slope Pinot Noir, Eola Amity Hills, which we covered in the Grand Tour week and which remains one of the most exciting bottles of American Pinot Noir I know. Number 4, Chacra 55 Argentine Patagonia, because old vines and extreme latitude produce something entirely unique and completely unforgettable. Number 5, Ottaurangi Pinot Noir Martinborough, elegant, earthy, and one of the clearest arguments that the Southern Hemisphere can make wines that rival the best of Burgundy. So the takeaway today, the 3-sentence New World Pinot Noir cheat sheet. 1. Pinot Noir is the most site-sensitive grape in the world. Red grape in the world. Always look at the sub-appellation or specific vineyard first because that tells you the style more reliably than anything else on the label. 2. The coolest climate zones produce the most complex and age-worthy wines. Oregon's Eola Amity Hills, Sonoma's True Coast, New Zealand's Martinborough, and Central Otago are the benchmarks to know. 3, for value, start with A to Z Pinot, Oregon Pinot under $25, and then explore Central Otago and the Chilean Patagonia for world-class quality at prices that haven't caught up to the reputation yet. Take all that with you. And one more thing, next week, as I mentioned on Saturday, we're going to Spain. All of it. We touched on Spanish wine briefly throughout the series, Cava during Sparkling Wine Week, Chateau de Beaucastel, Southern Rhone referenced during the Grand Tour, but Spain has never had its own dedicated week yet, and it absolutely deserves one. We're going to cover Rioja, the most famous Spanish red wine region, and one of the most complex. Ribera del Duero, Spain's other great red wine country. Priorat, the dramatic, rocky, small production appellation that produces Spain's most concentrated and expensive wines. And Albariño, the aromatic white grape of Galicia, which we've talked about a little bit before as well. That is one of the most food-friendly and underrated wines in the world. It's going to be a great week. Make sure you're subscribed, and we'll see you Monday. That's today's Daily Decant. If you found this helpful, be sure to subscribe and share with your friends so you can continue building your wine knowledge in just a few minutes a day. See you tomorrow for the next Decant.